Japan's war films don't just retell history, they rewrite it. While Hollywood shows American heroes storming beaches, Japanese cinema often paints Imperial Japan as victims instead of aggressors. Some films were even secretly bankrolled by nationalists with millions in hidden funding. From sanitized war crimes to glorified kamikaze pilots, these 15 movies didn't just spark debate. They ignited protests, boycotts, and even diplomatic incidents. Number 15. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, 1983, Nagisa Oshima's POW drama starring David Bowie and Ryuichi Sakamoto shocked audiences with its portrayal of homosexual tension between captors and prisoners. Western veterans accused it of romanticizing brutal Japanese camps, while Japanese conservatives blasted it as dishonorable. At Cannes, walkouts followed its infamous torture scenes. Despite the outrage, it earned $15 million worldwide, proving controversy sells. Number 14. The Human Condition, 1959-61. Masaki Kobayashi's 9-hour trilogy follows one man through forced labor camps, combat, and Soviet captivity. The brutal depiction of Japanese war crimes enraged nationalists, and South Korea banned the film uncut until 1999. Kobayashi received death threats for daring to suggest ordinary Japanese were complicit. Today, it's hailed as one of cinema's most unforgiving anti-war masterpieces. Number 13. The Eternal Zero, 2013. This mega-hit about a kamikaze pilot became Japan's top film of 2013, but sparked fury abroad. Critics accused it of glorifying suicide missions at a time when Japan's government was pushing military expansion. Hayao Miyazaki himself slammed it as a pack of lies. Chinese media called it propaganda. South Korea refused to screen it entirely. Number 12. Pride. The Fateful Moment, 1998. This drama reimagines war criminal General Tojo as a misunderstood patriot. Investigations later revealed it was partly funded by nationalist groups tied to the Yakuza. China and Korea protested, while U.S. theaters canceled screenings under pressure from veterans. Despite outrage, it became one of Japan's top-grossing films of the year. Proof that revisionism sells tickets. Number 11. The Men of the Yamato, 2005. A blockbuster about Japan's largest battleship. This film framed its doomed suicide mission as a noble last stand. Historians blasted it for ignoring Yamato's role in brutal Pacific campaigns. Documents later showed Japan's defense forces gave heavy support, sparking accusations of state-backed propaganda. Still, it became the second highest-grossing Japanese film of 2005. Number 10. For Those We Love, 2007, produced by Tokyo's nationalist governor, this kamikaze drama portrays suicide pilots as pure-hearted volunteers. Critics called it propaganda disguised as cinema, erasing Korean conscripts forced into such missions. At Berlin, half the audience walked out during a scene romanticizing death. Even its director quit mid-production, citing political interference. Number 9. Children of Hiroshima, 1952, released under U.S. occupation censorship. This film shocked viewers by depicting atomic bomb survivors' suffering in stark detail. It framed Japan solely as victim, ignoring its aggression abroad. A narrative that deeply unsettled Americans and allies. Shot with real survivors, it remains one of the rawest depictions of Hiroshima, and one of the most controversial. Number 8. Barefoot Gen, 1983. This animated film about Hiroshima traumatized school children with its unflinching images of melting skin and popping eyeballs. While praised for honesty, critics blasted it for showing Japan only as a victim. Conservative boards banned it as too graphic, while American bases tried to stop screenings. Still, it became a cult anti-war classic. Number 7. The Burmese Harp, 1956. This acclaimed film follows a Japanese soldier turned monk in Burma. But while poetic, it erased Japan's massacres of Burmese civilians. Britain and Burma condemned it as revisionism, though it wowed festival juries with its haunting spirituality. Its selective memory, soldiers as victims, not occupiers, remains controversial to this day. Number 6. Fires on the Plain, 1959. A harrowing vision of starving Japanese soldiers in the Philippines, complete with cannibalism. It was banned in multiple Asian countries and denounced for portraying Japan's soldiers as victims of circumstance. Even in Japan, veterans called it dishonorable. Yet today, it's regarded as one of the most brutal anti-war films ever made. Number 5. The Pacific War, 1975. This 4-hour documentary reframed Japan's aggression as defensive and dismissed the Nanjing Massacre as propaganda. Funded secretly by right-wing groups, it was banned across Asia, but shockingly approved for Japanese schools. Teachers refused to show it, calling it propaganda masquerading as education. Number 4. Japan's Longest Day, 1967. A star-studded epic about the day before surrender. This film portrayed coup-plotting officers as tragic heroes instead of extremists. International critics called it fascist nostalgia, but domestically it was a massive hit. Its success helped fuel Japan's wave of nationalist war dramas during the economic boom. Number 3. The Emperor in August 2015. This $25 million drama rewrote Emperor Hirohito as a peace-loving hero who forced Japan's surrender. Historians slammed it as monarchist fantasy, while leaked memos revealed government suggestions during scriptwriting. Still, it swept Japanese awards and was shown in conservative schools, blurring the line between cinema and propaganda. Number 2. Battle of Okinawa, 1971. Released as Okinawa returned to Japanese control, this film whitewashed history by showing officers preventing civilian suicides, when in reality, the military ordered them. Okinawan protests forced police to guard theaters, while American veterans called it morally repugnant. Yet in mainland Japan, it won major awards. Number 1. The Truth About Nanjing, 2007. This so-called documentary outright denied the Nanjing Massacre, calling it the biggest lie of the 20th century. Funded by nationalists, it sparked international outrage, with UNESCO formally condemning it. Even Japanese theaters refused to show it after right-wing extremists firebombed a cinema owner's home. Most disturbing, surveys showed young viewers began doubting the massacre's reality after watching it. These 15 films don't just tell war stories, they rewrite history itself. From glorifying kamikaze pilots to denying atrocities, Japanese war cinema shows a nation still torn between guilt and pride. But here's the question. Should movies be free to rewrite history? Or does that cross a dangerous line when real lives and victims are involved? Let me know in the comments. Which of these films shocked you the most? And do you think controversial history films should be banned or preserved as warnings?